WorldOrlando. Welcome to Central Florida. WorldOrlando has welcomed exchange participants in the International Visitor Leadership Program since the 1960s. In this video, it is our distinct honor to introduce you to the people, geography, and history of Central Florida. The people of Central Florida are a dynamic blend of diversity brought together in this tropical paradise by a unique confluence of history and opportunity. The robust contributions of our multicultural community make the Orlando region one of the most inclusive and collaborative places on earth to live, work, raise a family, and vacation. Central Florida is a place where everyone, regardless of their heritage, background, race, and ethnicity, are welcome, valued, and appreciated. WorldOrlando's programming region covers 7 of the 67 counties in Florida. Counties are large units of local government, each with their own capital. Politically, urban areas with higher population density lean Democratic, and less populated rural areas lean Republican. Higher population density can be seen along major highways known as I-4 and I-95. Orlando International Airport is the busiest airport in Florida, with over 50 million annual passengers. The Orlando region offers world-class education at more than 35 colleges, universities, technical schools, and private institutions. The University of Central Florida is the largest university in the state by enrollment. With the exception of rolling hills in Polk and Southern Lake counties, our region is largely flatland, with significant amounts of open space and thousands of lakes and ponds. Our tropical paradise is home to 28 state and national parks and wildlife refuges, 4 major rivers, 7 major lakes, hundreds of natural springs, and over 160 kilometers of coastline, including 6 major beaches. Orange County and its capital city of Orlando have the largest and most diverse population in the region and attract the most visitors for its theme parks and large business conference center. The Orange County Convention Center is the second largest convention center in the United States, with over 650,000 square meters or 7 million square feet. And Orange County is home to NBA basketball and Major League Soccer. A globally recognized health and life sciences cluster is centered in Lake Nona, a 44 square kilometer master plan community located in Orlando. Lake County is home to part of the largest planned retirement community in the United States and is known for its rolling hills. Its capital city of Tavares calls itself America's Seaplane City. Seminole County's historic capital, Sanford, is one of the region's oldest incorporated cities, well known for its southern brick-lined streets covered by oak trees dripping with Spanish moss. Popular local attractions include natural springs and the Central Florida Zoo. Head east from Volusia County's capital city of DeLand, and you'll find the Daytona International Speedway, a global destination for motorsports. With more than 75 kilometers of beaches, it's no surprise that Volusia has a strong marine manufacturing base. Brevard County's coastal communities make up what is known as Florida's Space Coast. NASA's Kennedy Space Center, Patrick Space Force Base, and the Cape Canaveral Space Force Station collectively form one of the largest space complexes in the world. In Osceola County and its capital city of Kissimmee, the Hispanic population has nearly doubled in the last 2 decades, largely attributed to migration from the Caribbean island of Puerto Rico. Osceola County is also home to the Tupperware brand's world headquarters, which has been in the area since 1953 and has played a foundational role in the development of the surrounding land. Polk County's capital city of Bartow calls itself the City of Oaks and Azaleas. One of the largest and most rural counties in the state, Polk's economic base is rooted in citrus, cattle, and phosphate mining. Today, it is home to Legoland theme park and the headquarters of Publix supermarkets, Florida's largest employer. So, how did we become who we are? Well, You have to know the past to understand the present. European influence in Florida started in the 1500s when the Spanish arrived seeking gold and land. But Central Florida was home to numerous indigenous groups for thousands of years prior to Ponce de Leon. In the first half of the 19th century, Spain ceded Florida, while expansionist interest by the United States led to 3 separate conflicts known as the Seminole Wars. The final outcome was the forcible relocation of nearly 4,000 Seminoles to Oklahoma. A small band of 200 to 300 Seminoles retreated deep into the swamps, and their descendants make up the Seminole tribe of Florida today. During this time, pioneers flocked to the region, tempted with free land in exchange for militia service. Early settlers attempted to make something of the inhospitable swamps, establishing citrus groves, cattle ranches, and communities. At the beginning of the 20th century, the area was recovering from a massive winter freeze that all but wiped out the growing citrus industry. Wealthy northerners traveled to Florida in search of warm weather, and the invention of the automobile made it easier for tourists to get a taste of sunshine for themselves. Land was cheap, and real estate developers sold lots to the highest bidder, driving up their prices. The land bust was followed by the Great Depression and eventually World War II. The war brought military bases and thousands of soldiers to the region. After the war, soldiers returned with their families after experiencing the natural beauty Central Florida had to offer. Citrus and cattle were met with new industries and jobs brought by the post-war boom. Martin Marietta, now Lockheed Martin, opened in Orlando in 1957 as the fledgling NASA launched the United States' first satellite. The growing needs of the aerospace community led to the founding of Florida Technological University, now known as the University of Central Florida, in 1963, providing the engineers and scientists needed to reach for the moon. As NASA was looking to launch the massive Saturn V, a man named Walt Disney was looking to make the area a little more magical. The opening of Walt Disney World in 1971 brought other theme parks and the hospitality infrastructure needed to support them. Over the millennia, the people of the Orlando region have evolved from hunter-gatherers who wandered the vast area on foot to today's diverse population who travel on a congested I-4. As Central Florida continues to grow and evolve, and we find ourselves increasingly living in a globalized world, it is this rich history and unique local culture that WorldOrlando is so honored to continue sharing with international exchange participants. WorldOrlando, citizen diplomacy, one handshake at a time.